What it is, what it do. Welcome to episode 19 of T3MU TV. It's your host, Nero. You know, when you see my face, I got a special guest. I got my guy in the building, my guy Samir, yes, a.k.a. Lloyd Banks. That's what I used to call him when I walked through the hallways. What's good, Brody?
Hey, shit, bro. It's a pleasure to be here, man. Thank you for having me.
You a legend in the city, bro. Like I was telling you before we got on. With you, Oz, Usman, Charles, Darius, what y'all did, bro. Yeah, me watching y'all as a pup, it's just like amazing, man. No bullshit. So I'm happy to have you.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a pleasure, man. Like, you know, hearing the way you speak about us, hearing the way, you know, the rest of the young guys speak about us, it was a pleasure, you know, to be able to put on.
Facts.
Right, to put on, and, you know, for y'all to come up after us and keep the tradition going. Mm-hmm. Right, you know, New Mission's always gonna be, you know, top tier.
Top tier, for real. Y'all definitely are. I left early, but hey, man, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the interview. But what, you born and raised in Boston?
Born and raised, man. Okay. Right on the town line of Dorchester and Roxbury, so, you know, it can go both ways, just in case dudes try to get crazy, because I know how that goes.
Yes, it does. Dorchester-Roxbury rivalry is crazy. But it's always love for both sides.
You know, absolutely. Grew up primarily in Dorchester, whatever, but, you know, once I got to Mission Hill, that was like a game changer for me.
Okay. So when did you start playing basketball, though?
Man, I got on late, bro. I want to say like 7th grade. Yeah, 6th grade, I didn't make the team at the Edwards. 7th grade, came back a little stronger.
Yeah.
And you know, we did some things in middle school too. I went to the Edwards with my guy Ronnie Mack. I don't know if you know Ronnie Mack.
Nah.
Yo, Ronnie Mack was.
Is he went to Charlestown?
Nah, Ronnie Mack went to Brighton, bro.
Oh, okay. But, it was tough.
Yo, back when we was in middle school, yo, Ronnie Mack was like.
He was him.
Yeah, he was him, bro. He was him.
Shout out to him for.
Yeah, nah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's when you started playing, like in middle school.
Yeah, man. I can remember, you know, trying out in the 6th grade, man, and not making the team.
Damn.
You know, it was crazy, but like, you know, basketball wasn't even that for me. It was just like a hobby, right? I was you know, 1 foot in the street, 1 foot out type shit.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Like, fucking, you talk about get it out the mud, bro. Like,
you got it out the mud,
bro. I really grew up on some shit. Fucked up.
Yeah. But at least you came up, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. It took a lot, bro. Like, when people say it takes a village, bro, it takes a village.
Facts.
Like, you know, real life examples, you know, consistency, you know, just a level of care that, you know, goes beyond, you know, just the surface level.
Facts. So did you play AAU?
Yeah, man. Boston Warriors. I even played with the Albany City Rocks.
Okay. How was that?
No, that was dope, man.
Because they out of New York, right?
Yeah, out of New York. I was actually, when Tobias Harris was a junior, I played on the sophomore team.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
So you got to run into him a couple times.
Yeah, definitely. Played in some of the same tournaments or whatever. Got to watch him like firsthand. So it was dope when, you know, where he ended up going? I think he went to Tennessee or whatever. And I remember just, you know, being able to watch him on TV like, yo, I usually used to ride the bus with this dude, and, you know, we was part of the same program. So that was fire for me, man. But, you know, playing with the Boston Warriors, that was just a great opportunity, a great time, great program. We did some great things, man. We played a lot of good teams, man. Like a fucking Michael Carter Williams.
So y'all seen Napier, some guys. Okay.
Nerlens Noel. Fucking Pat Connaughton.
All the guys that was just them at that time, right?
Yeah, man. Andre Drummond. A lot of dudes who are in the league right now, bro.
Tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, you was in the right section. You was heading in the right direction.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Basketball was fun, man. I was just a tough competitor, bro. Like, and it's funny because basketball, like I don't even love basketball, bro. It was just a thing for me, man.
Was there other sport or anything else that was like your first love, or that caught your attention more than basketball?
Yo, bro. Funny story, bro. I wanted to be a police officer my whole life growing up. Bro.
Really?
Yeah, no bullshit, bro. No bullshit. I wanted to work my way from like a police officer, detective, and then fuck around being like the FBI, CIA.
Yeah, that's tough.
I grew up watching those shows and just wanting to save the world. Like, when I tell you, like growing up fucked up and just wanting to see change, make a change. That's where it all came from.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna be like, being a police officer, was it you want to make change? For those who, for a time where you had hard times, you can make it better for others. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. Yeah,
absolutely, 100%, bro.
100%. That's what a police officer should be for. You know what I'm saying? To protect the community.
Yeah, but that, obviously, like, the trajectory didn't, continue that way or whatever. I actually went to college for that. That's what my undergrad degree is in law enforcement administration.
Okay.
Right? But by the time I graduated, 2016, it was just a crazy time to be a cop, bro.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like,
you bowed out. Well, not bow out. You was just like,
but like,
not time yet.
Yeah, not even like, do I even still want to do this? Like, what are they really about right now? Like, what's really going on around here? Like, and I had to make a tough decision. Like, is this for me? And if it's not for me, how else can I make a change? What's the next best thing for me?
Facts.
And I ended up in the school system, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an assistant principal now.
Word. Where at?
At a private high school in Brockton, Cardinal.
Oh, that's what's up. Congrats, bro.
Appreciate it.
That's tough. How is that?
It's dope, man. Like, it's been a crazy wave. Like, like I said, fresh out of college, I had to make that tough decision. What I wanted to do. School was the next best thing. So I came out. I had a few connections, made a few calls. People put me in the right position. I ended up as like a teacher assistant at the time, worked my way to dean of students, and then after that, either it was a teacher, but I wasn't really into teaching like that.
Yeah.
It was always like administration for me. Like I wanted to be the one at the table making the decisions or whatever.
Facts.
And, it wasn't the average path or whatever, but I made it happen. And
facts. I mean, as a teacher, there's only so much you could do, but being at that table, you could really make some changes. Not saying a teacher can't make a teacher makes a change in a different way, but being at that table, you can make a really, what I'm saying, big change.
And I got to see it all, man. Like, I wasn't like I didn't teach content. Like I wasn't a math teacher or science. Like I didn't have a specific subject or whatever, but I teach discipline, right? I teach life lessons, and and that's important more than what they learn in the classroom.
That's what they need right now.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And who passed that on, bro? Corey passed that on, bro.
Corey's definitely a good dude.
Special. The amount of lives he's changed is crazy.
Yeah. That's why he definitely got to stay around.
Yeah,
definitely got to
100%. And he's in a crazy position right now to make to create a groundswell, make a crazy change that's like, not individual, not just one school, but a city.
And that's big.
Crazy.
We pushing for that.
Absolutely.
So, who was your favorite player growing up?
Like I said, I really wasn't even into basketball, but around the time I was in middle school, I was really heavy on like Melo.
Okay.
Really heavy on Melo.
Melo's tough, that guy.
Man, different.
I actually started reading his book.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's tough. I'm
not going to get around to that. But, I used to wear number 15 like Melo.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I was a big fan of like Iverson.
Yep, definitely.
Not even like on the basketball level, but just like his attitude.
The way he carried himself, the swag.
Just like, nothing's going to stop me.
The way these dudes carrying on now, that's AI.
Mm-hmm.
That's AI. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, freshman year, you attend New Mission, right?
Yeah, man. Freshman year, crazy. Yo, we was trash, bro.
Who was
so garbage?
Who was on the team at that time?
Oh man.
And you played varsity right away.
Yeah, right away. Who do I remember? Poopy. Everybody else sucked. Poopy was the dog. Bro.
Okay. Yep.
Poopy was the dog. Like, me just, coming out of middle school, whatever. Like, there wasn't really much I can do.
Yeah.
But Poopy just he had everything, bro. He had the handle. He had the jump shot. He had the quickness.
Yeah.
Like, unstoppable. Compete with the best of them.
Yeah.
Right. He just didn't have the team around him. I wish,
he was young at the time.
Yeah. And I wish he would have stayed around to, see what we ended up, growing into.
Yeah.
But who else do we have? Who can I remember? Cornell, Taiwan, just like a bunch of good dudes, right? Street ball players for the most part.
Who could really get a bucket. Or just
right?
hoop, period.
Yeah, but the hardest thing about that was just like coming together. We wasn't able to come together. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because they had already been there for a while.
Yeah.
And just had their own thing going on, and like the new young guys coming in, it was just hard to gel. But once we got like a solid foundation, a solid crew. We had a new coach come in. Mr. Hilliard.
Your freshman year?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was coming from Holy Cross or whatever. And,
oh wow.
Yeah, it was dope, man. He showed us a lot. He taught us a lot, and it was he ended up having to move on, and that's how Corey ended up stepping into that position.
But he coached y'all your whole freshman year though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did y'all make states?
Nah, bro. We might have won like 5 games.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
And did you start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Every game.
Okay. Game. So you was starting from freshman year.
Yeah.
Okay. So so that freshman year wasn't good at all.
No.
And was Charles there as well? Did he come in with you?
Yep.
As a freshman?
Yep.
So that's Charles.
Darius. Oos was there. Oos was terrible.
Oh
bro.
my God.
Oos was the worst. Like, but man, talk about watching somebody grow. By the time Oos became when he was a junior, like we really started seeing signs of like, okay, like
different.
What's this about to turn into?
Yeah.
Or by the time he was a senior, and we'd be traveling on the road. Like Corey had us in all type of tournaments, bro.
Yeah.
And we stayed together playing AAU, and even throughout the summer, we always was playing together. But just watching with Usman, like he grew from like maybe like 6'5" to 6'8". Wow. He started to put weight on, like his athleticism.
Oh, so y'all seen him shoot up a little bit more.
Shoot up a little bit, bro. Like,
oh my gosh.
We watched it change live time.
Yeah.
Live time. And by the time he left out of there, he was dunking off the drop step.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, and when we first met him, he couldn't make a layup.
That's crazy.
It was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Beautiful to watch. Same thing with Kachi, bro.
Same thing?
Kachi sucked.
Freshman year.
Kachi was terrible, bro. I can remember we used to play in the 13th in the league, like down in the rec or whatever. Kachi was in the league. I had no idea who Kachi was, bro.
Yeah.
That's how bad Kachi was.
He was bad,
bro.
He was just blended in. He was just one of the guys, one of the 5.
Was just out there.
Yeah, out
there running around. But he put in an incredible amount of work, bro. Incredible amount of work.
Shout out to Kachi.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to my man Kachi. I remember he used to walk around watching better basketball videos and shit.
Wow.
Like, and he took his training serious, bro. And just watching what he was able to elevate his game to, becoming an amazing shooter. Watching the videos.
Facts.
Working on his bounce, being able to drop the ball off him and watch him raise above the rim, cocking the ball behind is crazy, bro.
And he loved that dunk.
Crazy. Charles Charles was the energy, man. Charles brought it every game, bro. Great athlete, incredibly fast, bro. Can guard a whole team.
Yes.
Whole team by itself.
And still got energy to give more if he have to.
It still got energy, man. Funny story, we was watching film one day, bro. And when I tell you Charles guarded all 5 players in one possession, it was incredible to watch, bro. It was just like boom, 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 boom.
Just moving.
Who my number one guy, bro, Darius, bro.
Yes, sir.
Darius, my right hand man.
Mm-hmm.
Work ethic,
crazy. You get in that gym.
Like, talk about someone who wants to be successful, and no matter what it is, like he's going to give it 100%, and he's going to achieve it.
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't the type to work out. He was always trying to get me in the gym, pushing me. I wouldn't go, but he was in the gym though.
Yeah,
he was in the gym. He make sure he was getting up, hundreds of jump shots, making sure his shit was on point.
Yep.
Making sure his handle was on point. So it was just a pleasure to be around all those guys. And I think as I talk about it, I'm trying to create a picture of how it all gelled.
Yeah.
Who else did we?
And you definitely are, because you putting me on. I didn't know all this. You know what I'm saying? Because I really got to see Darius my sophomore year, because Oz was playing. I was just in love with Oz, bro. But seeing Darius that second year, my thought, because sometimes I'm lazy, but I could think the game. You feel me? So when I was looking at y'all team, I'm like, can Darius fill Oz's shoes? But in my mind, it's like, sometimes it's not about filling Oz's shoes, it's about making your own lane. And he created his own. I said, so that's what he's here for.
Completely different type of game. Completely different type of game.
But still, they both get the job done.
And when Oz left and Darius was asked to step up and take on that ball handling responsibility or whatever, like, he made it happen, bro.
He definitely did.
When I tell you, like, work ethic, and no matter what job you put in front of him, he gonna figure it out.
Yeah. And he played in a tougher division. The cards wasn't laid out for him.
No, hell no. Absolutely not.
So
absolutely not.
Gotta credit to you, Darius, man. Definitely. But so what was your sophomore year like, coming into your sophomore year? Did you feel like y'all was gonna be a little bit better?
100%. So like I said, Coach Hill, he put some things in place for us. Put us around the right guys. Had us training all summer, and by the time fall season rolled around at the Dot House. Do you remember the Dot House?
Yep.
Dot House was incredible, bro. By the time fall season rolled around, you really seen a difference.
Yeah.
And we went from winning 5 games or whatever to making the states.
Okay.
And losing in the first round. So that's a big jump. So
yeah.
I think that goes to show you like how much work was put in, and that changed from year 1.
5 games to states. Y'all made a big jump. That's not the jump everybody want. We want to get there, but you made strides.
Yeah, and at that time, Corey was the coach or whatever. But like I said,
that sophomore year.
Yeah. So, but over that summer, Hill had put a lot of things in place for us that really helped us, transform. And then Corey just, took the keys of the ship and just took it from there.
Yeah. Okay. So now junior year, y'all knocking everybody out. Oz comes back,
and
how was that? Like, was it like, he inserted right away? Like, was it a problem?
Like, I think I knew Oz, but I didn't really know Oz. Like,
yeah.
You knew the name. He was like a mystery, bro. But like, everybody talked so highly of him, like, how good he was.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to hear something, but when you see it, live time,
it's
like
different.
I said, it's different. It's incredible to watch, bro. And Oz is, when dudes talk about poetry in motion,
it's Oz.
That's Oz.
Facts.
And when Oz came back or whatever, that everything came full circle. Like we was complete at that point.
Yeah. And that you felt like that's what y'all was missing, a point guard?
Yeah. Like someone. We didn't have like a true ball handler. Like, if a team, were to apply pressure, like,
it would be tough.
It was going to be tough, right? Yeah. Because at that point, everybody had to do a little bit more than, what was normal to them, what was, what came natural.
Yeah.
So like I said, when he came, it was just a difference maker.
Yeah.
Complete difference maker.
It was the icing on the cake. And then y'all get all the way to states. Y'all get all the way to the state championship. That year y'all was D4. But y'all win. Y'all beat up on Cathedral.
Yeah.
Did them foul.
I thought, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I thought that was gonna be a much better game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told Oz, I was walking by Corey, and I heard him like, I couldn't sleep last night. And then I seen the final score. I'm like, you couldn't sleep because of this? Like, bro, you wiped them. Like,
I think it's just it was the anticipation leading up. Like, we hadn't been there before, And like, you know, it's a pleasure being able to play there, right? You know, as a high school student, you know, being able to walk on the same floor that, you know, these dudes is playing on.
Facts.
And, you know, you walk on and you see those bright lights and all that space, and you look up and you see thousands of seats surrounding you. Like, it's
tough.
It's eye-opening, bro. So when he said, yo, I couldn't sleep last night, y'all feel that, bro. Because, you know, the anticipation leading up to that, you know, causes a lot of anxiety. But, you know, we showed up and we showed out. You know, that was, you know, that was a wonderful memory, man. A wonderful memory.
And how did it feel for you winning your first state championship?
Like, a little bit was unreal, but, like, you know, like when Oz came back and, you know, everything, you know, like I said, we worked hard. We knew, you know, eventually we was gonna get there. You know, from that big stride we made from that first year to the second year, that second year to the third year. By the time we got there, it was like, all right, this is gonna happen. Like,
we're gonna
especially
win.
In Division 4, like ain't nobody
beating us.
And I started to notice, right, like you know, when we was freshmen, dudes were so much bigger than us. By the time we was juniors, bro, like dudes who was bigger than us, I'm walking past and going like this too.
Looking down.
Yeah, like it just got different.
Yeah.
It got different.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all was, because I remember coming in as a freshman and I seen, and Corey, like in his meeting, he showed me the high school tape. And I'm looking, I'm like, y'all are huge.
Huge, bro.
Like, how I'm gonna fit in this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough. Like, I always tell dudes that, because people, like some of my friends, they always be like, how was New Mission? How was New Mission? It was like a college, bro. If you don't have your shit together, yo, next year, you gonna have some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because Corey's bringing in guys, bro.
Yeah.
But if you on your stuff, you gonna gel right in. You know what I'm saying? It's like a machine. Yeah. If you're not there for that part, you gonna miss a step, and then now you all out of it.
Yeah, and you couldn't slack, man. Corey made everything a competition. It was a fight, bro.
As he should, though.
Fight. Like, there's been many times that, you know, I can recall in practice we're going at it. Like me and Darius. Darius is. I think he felt like his job was just to push me as far as I can go.
Yeah.
And like I told you, like I'm a hothead sometimes, and like there's been times where shit done got physical. Yeah. Physical, and many times, not just Darius, like Leroy, Oops.
Yeah. Just one of those practice where they just in you, or they just hitting a little too hard, or they bumping just a little too much.
I'm the type like, all right, bet, like, let's
bump
fight. What's up? Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna put the ball down. What's up? We fighting now. What's up? But like, you know, that made us better, bro. We was just a bunch of tough motherfuckers who just, you know, wanted to get it. We wanted to win.
Facts.
And like I said, like when you have that, it's like you don't even have to really care about basketball. It's just a level of, you know, competition. And, you know, wanting to win at it, no matter what it is. It can be cards. It can be fucking checkers, bro.
Facts.
Like, you just want to win.
Nah,
and
facts.
That was the culture.
Nah, he definitely built that culture, and y'all definitely enforced the culture. You know what I'm saying? So,
and he kept that going, man. It was, man, being able to come back and, you know, and watch, you know, the younger generation evolve under Corey, and, you know, do the same things that we was doing. It's just like, that's how you know he was special, because he got kids to do things that they weren't comfortable doing, and it made them better. Yeah,
he definitely did. He brings the best out of you if you put in that work. Yeah. If you're willing to. Corey's not gonna hold your hand, and sometimes guys gotta understand that. Like, which is me. I fell for that. He's not gonna hold your hand. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna. You gotta work for everything you want.
But you know what's crazy? Like, sometimes he will. Like, depending on who it is and, you know, what the need is at the time. Like, if you putting in,
Corey's not gonna hold your hand if you bullshitting.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
If you putting in that work, you doing what you gotta do, you working hard, but you just hitting that wall, he gonna hold you down. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was telling Oz, there was times I BS and, you know, I felt like Corey was just picking on me. But the times where I was on it, I feel like, okay, he really do see me. You know what I'm saying? So I seen the switch. It was just my naive about me being so young, just like, okay, I'm gonna just go with the dumber decision.
Yeah, and I've been there before. We done had them interactions, bro. Like, you know, me and Corey done with like head to head to the point where, because just me being young and dumb and thinking I know everything or whatever, and like, it wasn't the case, and we had this real blowout, bro. Like, like mid-season type shit, and it was crazy. Like, and it kind of changed our relationship a little bit. Not in a bad way.
No,
but
helped y'all grow.
Yeah, and it really put things into perspective for me.
Okay.
Like, I needed him more than he needed me. 100%.
I feel that. I felt that, bro. That's why I didn't really speak. I felt that.
And he said, and he said it without saying it.
Yeah.
And you know, and I felt it because he had taken a step back, right?
And you was like, "What's up?"
I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" But like, and then I realized I was like, no, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I was mad disrespectful, and like, and I apologized for him. And I think, you know, we grew closer after that.
Facts.
And you know, that's our relationship to this day.
Nah, facts. That's good. That's good. So senior year, y'all run it back.
Yeah, man. Senior year was fun, man.
And y'all, to let the people know, they went from D4 to D2. They went up 2 divisions.
Yeah, we wanted to go D1. We wanted to go D1. I don't know, you know, what the, you know, stipulations or, you know, what the requirements are or whatever, but, you know, we went D2. And it was a little bit of a difference, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
And, you know, we ended up breezing right through that shit too. It was crazy.
Breezing.
Crazy. And, you know, there was, you know, some speculation going into the season, like what things going to be like without Oz. And, you know, Darius taking over, like, a lot of the ball handling responsibility. And, you know, a lot of that went to me as well. But, you know, having Oz around that year before really, you know,
helped.
It really helped, man, put things in place for that next season. And it was nothing that nobody could do, bro.
Nah, y'all was knocking down teams. I was talking to Shia the other day, and he was just like, after y'all left, it was like he thought it was gonna be like how when y'all was there. You know what I'm saying? So you saying the right shit. Y'all was busting teams open. Like D House was y'all. You know what I'm saying? That was y'all was a team to beat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hated New Mission. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all was winning.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. D House was incredible, bro. Coming back that senior year, and I knew shit was gonna be different because what dudes was doing in the D House was unreal. Like, I even caught myself doing some shit sometime that was like unreal. Like, I even had to, like, did I just do that shit?
Look around like, yo, is that me?
Like, Darius grabbing a rebound, taking 2 steps, cocking it back and banging it. I mean, at that point, we had Charlie had transferred to New Mission.
Yep. That had me for us. What the
was Taj? Was Taj there? I think Taj was there too. I think.
Nah, I think he was there freshman year. I think he was there your junior year.
Okay.
Yep.
But nah, yeah, shit was crazy, bro. You know, Charles was catching crazy dunks.
Y'all just had it.
We just had it, bro.
It felt like the Beatles.
Yeah, and like it was just like it was evolution, bro.
Yeah,
evolution
from your freshman year, just being those small guys to like now we them.
Yeah, and it was definitely our time, and you know we had some hiccups that season too. Like you know, I had dealt with a couple of injuries. You know, Kachi had some nagging injuries or whatever. But you know, we maintained through the season, and by the time it was playoffs or whatever,
y'all was ready to go.
We rolled right through it, bro.
Yeah. What do you feel like y'all had any tough games in the States? What would you say is one of your
the toughest game was Brighton.
And this is when Duck was there, right?
Yeah, Duck, Bernie.
Yep.
Ronnie Mack. Like I told you, Ronnie Mack was on
that
that
team. Oh, he was on
bro.
that team?
Yeah, he had an incredible game that game, bro. Incredible game. Who else? They had 2 big men. I don't know the other dude's name.
Papa.
Papa.
Yep, Pop.
They might have had 3 big men.
Yeah, because the Prince, the young boy they had, Prince,
Malik was young. Young coming up. Davon.
Yep, Davon was
my
young.
guy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Viz.
Yeah, they was tough, man. And any coach would tell you, bro, it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
It definitely is.
Hard to beat a team 3 times.
Because y'all so familiar with each other.
Yeah, so we had, we beat them at their house, beat them at our house, very intense, close games or whatever. And, when we got to, Lowell, they was ready for us, bro. They was ready. And, there was a point in the game, and, I remember this shit so clearly. I fouled out with like 2 minutes left.
Damn.
2 minutes left. And they started clapping. They started cheering like the game was over.
Like they felt like they had it.
They thought they had it, bro. It was crazy. I'm like, they really think it's just me out there.
Yeah.
They really think it's just me out here.
Nah, but man, bro. You was, bro. Boards. You just, bro, you was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You was one of the, in the league, like where they call positionless. You know what I'm saying? You could play that from the 1 down to the 4.
Yeah.
And if you want to play small ball, you could put you down there. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. Yeah, but I had fouled out, bro. And, you know, like I said, they started clapping over there on the bench. They thought the game was over. And, you know, our guys started to, like, you know, cower a little bit. And I can remember spazzing. I spazzed on all them niggas, bro. I spazzed on everybody, bro. And they teed up. Instead of, you know, saying poor me and cowering even more because, you know, I yelled at them, bro. They poked up.
Yeah.
Kachi went crazy. Darius, crazy. Like, big shot after big shot. Tough drive after tough drive. Getting fouled. Making free throws. And, you know.
Being them.
Ended up pulling it out, bro. Ended up pulling it out. The better team won.
Yeah.
Better team won.
Y'all had some battles with them.
Yeah, and they was young.
Yeah,
they was young, and it just wasn't their time yet.
Facts.
Right, and you know we ended up leaving, and you know, I don't know. Did they end up winning that next year?
Yeah. After y'all left. Yeah,
it was their time after that. That was cool.
They went and then they lost and then they went again and won. Yep. So leaving high school, you scored 1,000. Your new mission's leading scorer.
Yeah, as a junior, bro. Right, but the game before the Garden.
You scored 1,000 as a junior?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. If your new mission's leading scorer, you gotta have more than 1,000.
The game before the Garden, bro. I should have held on. That would have been dope to you know, to have them stop the game.
Yeah.
At the Garden or whatever, and take pictures there, get the ball there, or whatever. That was fire. But you know, it's just a blessing that it was able to happen. You know, I had my family there. And we had a big crowd. Yep. It was payback to I think it was versus Winthrop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, and Winthrop was the team who took us out like the year before. We hated them, bro. We hated them.
You had to give it to them.
Going out there was tough to play out there, bro. Tough to play out there.
They so fundamental.
Yeah, and you know the crowd was crazy, and you know. It was a crazy atmosphere. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It was turned. It was one of the states atmosphere. Is always a different. Yeah. It's a different type of atmosphere, bro. Like different. Like it almost feels a little bit like college, just a little bit. But it's turned.
And also like they made me tougher, bro. Because you know they were doing some real wild, dirty shit out there.
Elbow, chicken wing,
tripping.
Oh my gosh.
Foul language.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
I'm like, oh, okay. I can remember being so like pissed off after the game. I didn't dap nobody. I went straight to the locker room.
For real?
Like
nah.
I was an emotional motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know where to put my anger, bro.
Hey,
I didn't know where to put my anger, bro. It was all over the place.
Yeah, bro. It happens to the best of us, bro. You feel me? Listen, I used to tell me and Shy used to be scared to walk down the hallway next to you, man. We like Samir smiling today. Oh, he good. We can walk down. You know what I'm saying? But your senior year, you was 1,000-point scorer. You new mission's leading scorer.
Yeah.
You 2-time Boston City League All-Star.
And rebounder too. I think I got that.
Yep. You also are a rebounder. Sorry, I definitely got that on here. You leading in rebounds, which is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Dope. And you're a 2-time Boston City League All-Star. So is Corey the best coach you've played for?
Oh, 100%. 100%. He was able to bring the best out of me, things that I didn't even know I was capable of.
Yeah.
And he was more than just a coach, right? Like I said, I grew up fucked up, and Corey was 100% aware of everything that was going on, you know, in the house with me, you know, on the streets with me. And, you know, he was everything I needed when I needed it. Fact. Pops, brother, uncle, cousin, moms. And even when he couldn't be there, like, and obviously I didn't know back then, but, you know, now that I'm in the school, whatever, and, you know, I see things from a different light, when he couldn't be there directly, he put systems in place. He set shit up for me to make sure that I was straight.
Yeah. So that he knew that you was good.
So that he knew that I was good.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Corey, man. One of the best coaches in Boston. One of the greatest coaches in Boston. But did you have any offers after your senior season?
Yeah, Stony Brook.
Mm-hmm.
I think Central Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird though. There was a few schools interested, but they wanted me to do a postgraduate year.
Okay, and you wasn't trying to do that?
I was all set, bro. When I tell you, basketball was a means to an end, bro. Like,
yeah.
I wasn't going to do another year in high school just to play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, all right, I'm going to college, and someone was gonna give me a scholarship. It didn't matter who.
Yeah.
Who else? I had a Franklin Pierce, I believe. Townsend.
Mm-hmm. Tough schools. And New Haven was in there also, right?
Yeah. New Haven came a little late.
Mm-hmm.
I had did a camp at Stonehill, and that's where they found me.
Okay.
Me and Pat Connaughton was on the same team.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. And we had battles, and we used to battle in AAU.
Yeah.
Like, when I tell you some like fire games, like he was incredible.
He was tough.
He was tough.
He was tough.
Even like from like his sophomore season, I remember like he can walk into a gym and like noticeably like he would kind of tower over everybody. You can see his arms kind of like touch his knees,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just his IQ was just so far ahead of everybody else around him.
Fact.
Like you knew he was going to the league.
Yeah. Nah, he was tough.
Yeah.
He was tough. I seen him go head to head with Nerlens, and mind you, this is 6'11", and this dude's like 6'5", 6'4" on a good day.
When I knew he was the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
He came. You know what the wreck is, right?
Where in
Smack in the middle of Mission Hill Projects.
yes. Never been there, but heard of it.
Mission Hill Projects. There used to be a tournament in April during the April vacation called Play It Safe.
Mm-hmm.
And Lynn always brings the team down.
Yep.
And he played with Lynn, and Lynn matched up with Mission.
Yeah.
And Pat walked into the gym. Lynn came down with like Hispanic dudes,
Yeah.
black dudes. Pat was the only white dude in the gym.
Wow.
Pat fucked the gym up.
What?
Pat turned that gym
Had
up,
them
bro.
like, yeah,
Pat turned
okay.
that gym up,
I believe
bro.
it, bro.
That shit was fire.
He's that tough though.
Nah, he is, bro.
He's that
He
tough.
is.
And you used to go up and up with him.
Up and up.
And I always thought you was like at least a low Division I player. Like I at least thought that's where like you, Oos, that's where all of it at least right there. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe y'all could shoot up more, maybe get mid-major while y'all at.
Yeah,
you know
that was definitely achievable for me. I just like I just didn't care. I didn't care enough.
Yeah.
I didn't care enough. And there was a level of self-awareness that I couldn't maintain whatever I had to if I went to a high level.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to that level, you have to maintain, or else they send you back to the crib.
Facts.
Right? I played it safe. Right? I knew the school that I chose, I knew that my scholarship was set
All the way through.
all the way.
That's
year,
smart.
no matter what. And coach ensured me going through. So that was part of the reason why I made my decision. Also, like I said, I was big on criminal justice at the time, and there was a dude. His name was Phil. He used to write. He was a blogger, and he used to write a bunch of articles about me. And at that Stonehill camp or whatever, there was a New Haven. Was very interested, and he told the coach that I was interested in criminal justice, and New Haven was #1 in the nation with the top criminal justice program.
Oh, so yeah, they got you
So
in
that's
there.
that's how they sold me.
Oh, okay. So that's how you got to New Haven.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was it adjusting to college basketball?
Oh man,
The college level.
It was tough, man. There's a lot of demand on the body, right? And when I tell you, like, I didn't work out.
Yeah.
it was tough to adjust to that because you had those early morning workouts and then that late day practice and then fucking individual workouts or whatever the case may be. It's just like it was constant. And aside from the basketball, there was the community service aspect. There was the study hall and shit like that. There was really like no time for yourself, so it was a tough adjustment. And even like from a curriculum standpoint, like high school was easy, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to college, and you got to manage your time better, and like you never know what type of professor you're gonna take, and what type of work they're gonna be handing out. So yeah, it was a tough adjustment, bro. But I made it happen. Yeah. I can recall a few nights I was on the phone with Darius, fucking damn near in tears, like, yo, bro, fuck this shit. I'm ready to come home. Fuck this shit.
You ready to leave?
And, he's on the other side talking me off a ledge. Talking me off the ledge,
like,
bro.
Yo, chill, stay.
Yeah, nah, absolutely, bro. Ain't nothing for you back home, bro. You already know that.
Yeah. I love that. That's what I would tell my friends. Ain't nothing back here, bro. Ain't nothing happening.
You go back home. You go back to the crib. You know exactly what you're walking into. And he put everything in perspective for me, and I sucked it up and figured that shit out.
Facts. And that's what you need. You need good friends around because if Darius could have easily told you, like, yeah, bro, come to the crib. Come through. Let's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But he kept it real. Was like, yo, bro, push for your dreams. Find out what you really want to do up there and get to it because ain't nothing here, bro.
Yeah, and
you feel me?
Those are the friends you want around you, bro. And that's why I keep that nigga close.
Facts. Did you and the coach get along?
Yeah, man. Going in, I believe I was the top recruit.
And who was the coach?
Ted Hotelling.
Okay.
Good dude, man. Good dude. He's smart.
Yeah.
He's a thinker. And he wanted all his players to be thinkers. So I think on that level we was able to get along. But he expected and he demanded a lot out of his players. And I think at the time I played for him. He was kind of like an old-fashioned coach. Yeah. And I think after I left, he
became more open.
Like, he changed a little bit. But by the time I was like a senior, my whole tenure there was good. Yeah. Like, he treated me fairly, very respectful, and from a certain level, I think he understood of my situation. He knew, I didn't really love basketball, but he knew I was a competitor, and he knew how to bring that out of me. Yeah. And like I said, we hit it off.
Y'all hit it off. Y'all gel
from like an IQ standpoint.
Yeah. Y'all got each other. Y'all was kind of on the same page. Okay, so how was your freshman year experience on the court? Because you played, you saw action in 17 games. You had a season high 25 points and 5 rebounds against Dowling.
Dowling,
okay.
Out of New York.
Yep. So you did your thing that freshman year. You showed up for some games.
Absolutely, man. It was fun. It was a learning experience, bro. But like when I tell you, there's no matter the level, there's a lot of tough basketball players out here.
I noticed that.
A lot of tough basketball players out here, bro.
I used to, as a kid, we used to laugh and joke. Like, it's crazy. We used to laugh and joke D3, and we started noticing, like, we used to laugh and joke about Dorchester. Then me and my mans ended up at Dorchester. So we was laughing and joking about D3. We ended up at D3s. You know what I'm saying? So we was just like, you can't be joking like that. But to be real, there is tough hoopers in every level of division basketball. You feel me?
Absolutely,
D1, D2. Bro. It just matters about maybe somebody's height. It matters. They might be too small.
And some people come on late. People come on late.
Yep.
And that's what I found out. In high school, like, when you're better than everybody, you're better than a lot of people. But when you get to college, everybody on that floor is
got a little something
as good as you.
Facts. So, did y'all have a successful season? Was y'all good? Did y'all like win the conference or something?
Nah, we never. We lost. What was that? what year did we lose in the conference championship? That was my sophomore year. I think we lost in the conference championship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Every year we had a good year for the most part. The worst year I had was probably like my I did a 5th year.
Okay.
I had torn my ACL after my freshman season.
Yeah, your sophomore year.
During that off season.
It was during the off season.
During the off season, yeah. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, what happened?
We were in like individual workouts in the off season, and we were doing like this full court drill. It was,
Talking to the mic. Make sure it's
we was doing like this full court drill, and I was matched up with one of the other forwards, 6'8", 250, my boy EA out of New Jersey.
Shout out to him.
One of the best basketball players I know, one of the smartest basketball players I know. Full court drill, I blow by him. I get to the hoop, I slow up, and I go for a layup. He comes behind me, goes for the block, hits me out the air. I come down on my leg, too much pressure.
Snap.
I feel that shit instantly. Like I knew instantly something was wrong.
Yeah.
When I got up, the range of motion wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was tough. Yeah.
You couldn't put no pressure on it.
No pressure on it, bro.
Yeah.
No pressure. I went and got the X-rays and MRIs or whatever. It revealed that I had a fully torn ACL.
Wow. And that was your first injury ever?
Yeah, first major injury.
Okay.
First major injury.
And how was that for you?
That was. Can I curse on here?
Yeah.
That was fucked up, bro. That was fucked up. Like I said, like the hardest part about that, like for someone like me who like doesn't really enjoy like basketball enough to work my way back to the position that I'm in right now. Because when I got to college, bro, like you're in this you're in a weight program, right? You're working out constantly. Like I seen like a great change. Like I became a better athlete. Like I'm dunking now. Yeah. Like
shit you made it so far.
Yeah, like I could dunk in high school, but now I'm like
you flush it.
I'm putting that shit behind my head. I'm doing some shit.
Yeah.
And for that to happen, that kind of like that crushed me. And shit, that whole process was wild, bro. I ended up getting surgery. I got an unorthodox surgery. It's called it was a cadaver tendon, which is like a dead man's ACL.
Yeah. And what do?
They got them shits on ice, bro. They take them shits and they
wow.
instead of so normally they'll take it from like one of the other muscles. They'll take it from like the hamstring or whatever the case may be, and repair it that way. Nah, they took it out this dead.
Somebody passed and gave you
that was my choice though. The way the doctor was talking about it, I'm like, that sounds like the best option for me, honestly. So I did that or whatever, and there was some complications along the way. So after maybe about like 6 or 7 months, my knee was still swelling up. So I had to go back. They had to go back in and shed down the ACL so that it like fit properly. Yeah. So that was a little setback. And then I never really like
got back to where you wanted to be.
I never really rehabbed. I never really rehabbed. And when I got back that next year, I was just so far behind. You can tell. And that was a tough season for me, bro.
Yeah. Because I was gonna ask you, did you struggle? You did play in all 30 games though.
But it was a struggle, bro. The guard that was playing in front of me, he was a good player. Yeah. Definitely a good player. Do I think I had the edge on him? Absolutely. But with that injury in front of me, having to play with that brace on, like it was tough, man. Yeah. It was tough. So that wasn't a good season for me.
Coming back junior year.
Yeah.
Cause I was gonna ask you, did you struggle? And you just basically told me like, yeah. So you spoke on that as well. I was gonna ask you how good was the team in your years, but you say y'all made it to the conference that one year you was out.
Yeah, no, not when I was out. I actually that year that I
you came
struggled,
back.
Yeah, that year that I struggled.
Okay,
we went
your junior
to,
year.
the conference championship, lost at the buzzer.
Oh, jumper.
Oh my 35-footer.
Oh my gosh, Samir. Yeah, that I would have been heated. Bro.
Yeah,
I would have never been able to sleep, man.
That was one of the best games I was, able to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd was incredible. When I tell you, someone would score a basket,
Mm-hmm.
you can feel the arena shake.
Yeah. It was one of those games.
It was insane to be a part of, bro. It was dope. And then, for it to end like that, obviously, like, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But to watch it happen, like, it was a high-level basketball game. It was incredible, bro.
Heartbroken.
Yeah, heartbroken.
Dang.
But, like, looking back on it, bro, that was tough. And the player that hit it was a tough
he was balling,
bro. Tough player. He had an incredible senior season.
Oh, wow.
Incredible.
You remember him?
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. Out of Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
We had played Southern SDSU, Southern Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And he was from, I want to say he was from New Haven.
Okay.
And
could have ended up with y'all.
Could
easily.
Easily. But I think that coach he just had a different style. My coach was like I said, like a very into like the X's and O's of it.
Mm-hmm.
That other coach from SCSU was more of like a free for all type
yeah.
thing.
He let them go on offense.
But that worked for them.
Yeah.
That worked for them. And there's a part of me that kind of wishes I went to a school like that because going to New Haven.
It was more system.
Yeah, it was more systematic. And
what
like
it is.
that was good. Like, my game was able to translate anywhere I went.
Facts.
But would it have been more beneficial to go to like a more of a freelance type play?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Facts. You definitely would have wilded out over there.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right, so you told me you majored in criminal justice, right?
Yeah.
And you oh no, let's finish. Oh, I'm skipping questions, sorry. Senior year, you get your first career double.
Yeah.
That season. You played in 27 games. You played 29 minutes, third most on the team. So your senior year, you got your footing back a little bit because you got a double.
Yeah, a little bit. I wasn't all the way back, but I was figuring out a way that coach couldn't take me off the floor, right? And I found that through defense.
Okay.
Right. I worked my way back to that. Like I didn't have the the same athleticism, but I can I had the strength and I was able to keep anybody in front of me. 1 through 4, and I was
everybody
strong enough to bang with the centers too.
Facts.
So
just like what we spoke up on earlier.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And like I said, I was able to figure out a way so that coach couldn't take me off the floor. But what you're looking at, I told you about EA, Eric Anderson. We had an exceptional player, bro. Like everything went through him that year. Yeah. Everything.
He was balling.
He was triple doubles.
Damn. He was really balling for real.
6'8", 250, bro. Like can shoot, dribble,
do
post, mid range.
He was a point guard or like the two? He was playing the point or the two?
No, he was playing the 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He was getting crazy.
Yeah, he was tough, bro. Like he's a matchup problem for anybody. And he did what he wanted to do with each and every team.
Yeah.
Each and every team, bro.
Carried y'all through that senior season.
Yeah.
Okay. So senior season, y'all didn't make the conference championship.
Nah.
Okay. And how was it being a native in Connecticut? Is it different from Boston, or do you feel like it wasn't hard to adjust?
Yo, I hate Connecticut, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know why. Like, I think spending 5 years out there or whatever. Like, I love Boston, bro. I love the city.
That's what I had figured. If you're gonna say it's just because you love Boston,
I just love Boston, bro. Yeah. And by the time I left CT, I was just finished with it. Yeah. I was just finished with it. I can't. There's no real reason why. Yeah. No real reason why. It's just not Boston.
It's not home.
Yeah.
Okay. And you graduated.
Yep, I graduated in 2016.
And did you play that last year?
I did.
That extra year?
Yeah, I did.
How did you do that year?
I did good.
Did y'all make it far?
Nah. Yo, we went through a lot that season, bro. Like,
really?
Yeah. Eligibility stuff. Dudes got caught up in some shit. And the team fell apart. Injuries. Yeah. And it sucked because we could have been good. Yeah. And I ended up having like a really good year or whatever. But we lost so much to bullshit that Nah, I just wasn't successful, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, and you graduated that year.
Yeah, graduated that year, bro.
Okay, so what is Samir up to now?
Like I said earlier, bro, I'm involved in education, heavily involved in education.
And what school are you at?
Cardinal Spellman.
Okay.
Yeah,
out in Brockton, you
out
said?
in Brockton, yeah. I spent 6 years at Madison Park.
Wow. How was that?
Incredible, bro. Incredible. When to grow up in a city and not know what Madison Park, has to offer.
I know. And are you talking on the trade side of things?
On the trade side, bro.
I knew you was, bro. That's the thing over there. Like
when you go to school and you take that seriously, bro, like the opportunities are endless.
Facts.
Endless. And I knew nothing about that.
Me neither.
I didn't know. I didn't like. Madison Park carries this negative connotation. When you hear the name, it's like, oh, that school sucks. Right? It doesn't, bro. Like.
They putting you on.
It's insane how a few bad apples can ruin it for the bunch.
Yeah, or just somebody just spilling bad news. Period.
Yeah. And obviously, they have their they've had their problems in the past or whatever. But what that school has to offer just
is amazing.
It's amazing, bro.
I think at least 4 or 5 schools should be trade schools in Boston.
Yeah, it really needs to be a thing. College just isn't for everybody.
Facts.
Right. I didn't even know if college was for me for a while. Like if I knew if I knew what Madison Park was, I potentially could have ended up there. Bro. Like
you spent in DC, that would have been nasty.
That would have been funny, bro. that would have been funny. Yo,
woohoo!
Spencer's a bad boy.
Yeah,
dog.
I definitely gotta get Spence up here too.
And DC gets busy. We used to battle back in the day or whatever, and then I had some opportunities to play with him and just leagues and stuff. And I fuck with DC. That's my guy, bro.
Shout out DC. So which championship was your favorite? Which championship was your favorite one?
Oh, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one.
Just felt so sweet.
Yeah, just to know what it feels like, to get your hands on the trophy or whatever. It was unreal. First time being able to step onto the garden floor, having that experience, experience it with your brothers.
Facts.
And, just everything that happened that season. It was just, an incredible event to, just think back on.
Facts.
It's still surreal. You can't believe it happens. And it's crazy that people still talk about it, bro.
You see, we here. Talking about it today, back to back is hard.
Yeah,
it's it's okay to win one, you know what I'm saying. That's good, but back to back, Samir, that's damn near impossible for some people.
Sometimes I take it for granted, bro. Honestly, because I don't really think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happened. It was 10 plus years ago now.
Yeah.
But people still remember, bro. People still stop me and ask me about New Mission. And that's just gonna live on for a long time.
Facts.
And it was just a pleasure to be a part of that. Most people who end up experiencing college or whatever, they'll say college was the best time of your life, right? College was OD, bro. College was
amazing.
A force. It was incredible. But high school was the best time of my life.
Yeah.
What New Mission created for us as students. That small therapeutical community where we all felt like family.
Facts.
In that small ass building on that one floor, 250 kids, bro.
Word, bro. Once you hit 10th grade, bro, you on the floor with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That little ass gym in the basement,
Bro, but we used to make nothing out of something. You feel me?
Fucking off campus lunch, going to Chachos.
You
AKs,
feel me? That was the best thing. But no bullshit. New Mission was a vibe and definitely an experience that taught me. Y'all taught me a lot. Seeing y'all for the first time. That was the first time I ever saw winning at that level. I've always been on the loser team. Or we 4th place, or we 5th, or we get to the chip, we lose. You know what I'm saying? New Mission gave me a different poke. When dudes when I walked in the gym, I'd be I went to New Mission. Dudes would not even they'd be oh, I got him just because. You know what I'm saying? So
they want to try to get their money back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dudes is picking me up just because, yo, I got him. Because he go to New Mission. I already know he could play. You know what I'm saying? So Samir, I appreciate you for coming through though, bro, to T3MU TV, man.
Like I said, man, it's always a pleasure, man, when people ask us, to talk about, whatever. It's always a pleasure, bro. Facts. I appreciate you having me.
No, always, bro. I had to have you come up here. You a legend in the city. Don't let nobody tell you different, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to stress that for because he tall, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, you're a legend in the city, 2-time champ. You know what I'm saying? I looked up to a guy like you coming up. You know what I'm saying? Even though we ain't talk much, I looked up to you, Usman, Kachi, that whole 5, Darius. Like, I looked at y'all like, okay, that's my example right there. Even though I didn't fulfill what I was supposed to, y'all definitely was a great example.
No, it's good to know that, man. Like when you put that, shit like that into perspective, like that's why I do the work that I do today, and it's. I appreciate it, bro.
You already, bro.
I appreciate you.
You already, bro. Always, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man, and see y'all next episode. Peace.